Since I had a legal pattern, let the pen spray the headliner. Crushing MC with the pal driver. Guantanamo with the nail file, that crafty. Smoking till my lungs ashy. Wheezy Jefferson on the mic, I'm that raspy. The great Gatsby, point me to where the cash be. Other rappers' ass cheeks naturally couldn't match me. As we float on this stream, I'm rafting. The only way to catch me is if I'm stuck in steady on the grind, still make the dough. Plant a couple seeds, sit and watch them grow. Take care of me and mines for the bigger home. This ain't the rap life, but this is what I know. I do it from the heart, you do it for the show. We love to get the love, you love to get the clothes. Put my ducks in a row, still thriving though. That money comes slow, but this is what I know.
Yo, I spit high lava, showstopper, the flow proper. Globetrotter, Del V, the whole knocker. Out in the islands, wildin' and styling, profiling, trying to get that money palette. I come from the rotten apple. When niggas throw bullets, get your body tackled. I'ma ride the wheel till I break the axle. Ain't getting money without a hassle. Politic, my flow sick, my whole dick ferocious. Split the sea like Moses. Looking for me, I'm where the dough is. Under Underground as fuck, but in the showbiz. Intergalactic, retroactive, mind is captive, juggle I adapted. Bullets come fast, the funerals are slow. Streets are infected, and this is what I know.
Steady on the grind, still make the dough. Plant a couple seeds, sit and watch them grow. Take care of me and mine for the bigger home. This ain't the rap life, but this is what I know. I do it from the heart, you do it for the show. You love to get the love, you love to get the clothes. Put my ducks in a row, still thriving though. That money comes slow, but this is what I know.
So you know I'm acting, bruh, packing cuz them dudes be acting up. I wouldn't regret it if a nigga had to fuck. Them niggas over there looking hungry. They looking like they wanting some money. Best watch it back if your pockets are fluffy. Niggas get trifling, they start acting funny. I never worry about my bros because I know they can stand on their 2 own feet. Keep my ears open, some niggas are phony. Best watch it, baby, cause that's my homie. What's happening, bruh? Downtown, what's happening, bruh? Not tryna get lost, so you know I'm acting, bruh. Packing cause them dudes be acting up. I wouldn't regret it if a nigga had to fuck. Oh yeah, I rap the south side. Oh yeah, say baby, I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side. Oh yeah, I rap the south side. Oh yeah, say baby, I rap the south side. You should know 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 I rap the south side. She say she never met a nigga so real, and I know that she usually fuck with dope dealers. We know that pussy is a certified killer. That type of shit leave niggas floating down river. She say the money be my baby. She say she love me, then try play me. Without the money, she won't pay me no attention. What's happening, bruh? Downtown, what's happening, bruh? Not tryna get lost, so you know I'm acting, bruh. Packing cause them dudes be acting up. I wouldn't regret it if a nigga had to fuck. Downtown, what's happening, bruh? Not tryna get lost, so you know I'm acting, bruh. Packing cause them dudes be acting up. I wouldn't regret it if a nigga had to fuck. Oh yeah, I rap the south side. Oh yeah, say baby, I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side. Oh yeah, I rap the south side. Oh yeah, say baby, I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side. Oh yeah, I rap the south side. Oh yeah, say baby, I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side. You should know I rap the south side.
Amazing, so amazing, so amazing. On everything that we drop, whether you like it or not, so amazing. Legendary in my own mind. Give a damn if another brother co-signs. I do it for the sake of the old time. When any song you write could be a gold mine. Started from the tapes on the 2 track. Boy, I paid my dues, better know that. summer with my dogs, I'm the cool cat. Respect on the same block you fold at. Look a man in his eyes, I was told that. And if they give you credit, better pay them back. Then people might show up where you rest at. And I ain't trying to hate, I'm just stating facts. Seasons change like your sun do around the world in half a day like the sun move. Converting out believers what we done prove. Running this race from the minute that the gun shoot. Amazing. So amazing. So amazing. On everything that we drop, whether you like it or not. So amazing.
This old head's still your favorite and celebrated. I made my way up on your playlist. Some of those took it for granted while others made it. Remain dedicated, your status gets elevated. Now, unless I'm rapping, then I ain't making a statement. Just staying to myself while the music keeps me sedated. We know it's still exclusive to play it for generations. But waiting on the movement, I'll end up losing my patience. The self-motivation. Used to move in stealth for the payment. Then uncommon wealth, go and claim it. You wanna frame that picture we painted, but can't explain it. Had to separate from the real and entertainment. And all these middlemen cutting deals after arrangements. The game will never change, it's who's playing or who's staying. Still around after laying this foundation. To me it sounds groundbreaking, now I'll embrace it. I'm
amazing. So amazing. So amazing. On everything that we drop, whether you like it or not. So amazing.
Live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Good evening.
It's Saturday night. Back in the building. Effing podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here to entertain you tonight, so without any further ado,
we are.
Welcome to the Effing podcast. I'm your host, Branson.
I am B.D.U.B.
Budha, 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 Budha.
And we're going to get this party started right.
Indeed.
So, without any further ado, first I'd like to give our shout-outs. First, we're definitely shouting out 8th and Fancy.
Yes.
Happening.
Look in the little magnifying glass. Look up 8th and Fancy for all your adult snacks.
All
Indeed.
All
Secondly, got to shout out Dank's Rain. Got to shout out Dank's Rain.
Dank drinks.
But they got to re-up us.
Yeah.
They got to re-up us.
Hey, that purple flavor they had was delicious, and I would appreciate more of that flavor in particular.
So we definitely got to shout out Dang Drinks. But like I said, it's time for the re-up, guys. You got to re-up us. Now, congratulations are in order.
Why?
Had a cousin.
Uh-huh.
Had a cousin tie the knot. So
Jumping broom.
had a cousin jump the broom. So definitely want to send him a shout out. Congratulations.
Amanda, welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family. I feel like there was a birthday that just passed.
Deborah.
Happy birthday, cuz.
Little me and Muffin.
Yeah, I felt there was a birthday that just passed too that I had to shout out. So definitely shout out Deb. We'll be seeing y'all in 13 days because that's how long it is until Thanksgiving.
Oh.
43 days until Christmas.
Oh.
So just
You know what's crazy? I got an invite to buy a PS5, and I turned it down.
Why?
Because, I personally didn't need a PS5, and then I reached out to my sister regarding my niece and nephew because I was like, I'll get them a PS5. All they have to do is ask, and I basically found out that my niece is really not into video games like that. She's into Roblox. And that's
a
it.
video game.
And my nephew is just big on the iPad.
Hold on. Before we go any further. we definitely got to shout out our co-hostess with the mostest.
Oh, yeah.
Kelli Jo. Because she's not with us tonight. And I couldn't go any further without mentioning it. Baby, we miss you. And she'll be here next week.
Yeah, she'll beat
Because
your
I'm
ass
sure
if you
she
didn't.
Well, I'll be here
this
next week.
This is what's cool, though. See, tonight, she going to come back defending what's said tonight.
Nah, she's gonna let us say whatever.
We're going to say what we're going to say, but
we're gonna talk bad about
Kelly
Kelli Jo tonight, and then we'll give her a chance to rebuttal her thoughts the following week.
I would never talk bad about my girl. That's my girl. So shout out Kelli Jo. We miss you, and she will definitely be in the building next week. I shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for Random Wednesday. Like you know, random as fuck Wednesday. Shout out to y'all too for just shooting
we had to do something.
an out the blue pie. I tuned in to watch. So I thought it was good. You were feeling good that night.
Oh, I was very saucy.
You were saucy.
I was pretty gone.
He was super saucy. So we might touch on some topics that y'all covered Wednesday, but nevertheless, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. So election night has come and gone. They're still counting votes. To the last I heard, they were still counting votes in certain places. Of course, the Republicans are saying it's rigged because it's called election day, not election week. But then, you know, the more you think about it, it's like, do you know how many people live here? And how long it would take that sound about right, like to tally up all the votes of that nature. And the Republicans, even though they're going to snatch up some stuff, they didn't make out how they thought they were going to make out. Now, the biggest one to me, though, out of all the races that stand out, is the Herschel Walker Warnock race.
Well,
Like, I can't believe it's that. I just can't believe it's that close.
and the sad part is it's a reflection of Raphael Warnock because Herschel Walker is a complete buffoon. So for the people to decide to go with him over you, it's more of a negative. It's more of a negative for him than it's a positive for Herschel Walker.
I was stunned. Like, Warnock is winning, or last time I saw it, he was winning, but it was close. It was close, and I believe they're going to have a runoff. But that was the one race that really caught my eye. Like, Herschel Walker for real? Like,
Yes, Herschel Walker.
wow.
Why not Herschel Walker? I mean, all it does is really expose his opponent because you've got to be pretty crusty and dusty to lose to Herschel Walker. That's all I'm going to say. How bad is it that this guy is beating you or is even...
I mean, in the same ball game with you. Like, I didn't...
For the people to look at Herschel Walker, hear his backstory on all the lies and still go, that guy is a contender, that's a negative reflection on his opponent. Just like it was with Trump. For Trump to win, that means you really had to have been a shitty candidate against him.
I don't think Trump is going to win the nomination the next go around. That's just how I feel. I just feel like he's not going to be able to generate enough votes in the Republican Party. He's not going to win the Republican primary. That's just my thoughts on it. But we'll see. That's 2 years away. So, topic jump. Daylight savings. How are you holding up? How are you
I
holding
have
up?
been getting mind fucked all of daylight savings time. It's just been kind of frustrating because you think the day is over and you look at your clock and it's only 6 p.m. By 6 p.m., I'm ready for bed, and it's just throwing me off.
As soon as the sun goes down, I'm yawning. As soon as the sun sets, I'm yawning.
I'm starting to master the art of naps.
Now,
I'm just now starting to master this thing.
There was a time.
I know. I never took them. I know.
There was a time I lived by the nap. The nap is the greatest thing ever. Like, it really is. You agree? Disagree?
A nap is good when you drink too much or like Thanksgiving. But besides that, I generally try to stay away from naps. But occasionally I will take one if I'm just too burned out.
Man, a middle of the day nap can be everything.
A middle of
That
the
is
day
the
nap.
best in the world.
I don't know.
A
That
nap
one
is
makes me
amazing.
feel like I ain't done shit for the day.
Bruh.
Really?
Anytime I
think
nap,
I think
yeah. When I nap, I fall asleep at like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
That's going to bed.
Nah, nigga, that's a nap for me.
But
And
I
then
think
wake up.
if you've done something, you've made an achievement during the day that you've earned yourself a nap.
I deal with kids. That's my
Well, yeah.
achievement.
See,
Fuck y'all.
I don't. So it's like if I'm asleep in the middle of the day, I ain't done shit. Unless I just woke up early. Because I'm one of those people in the morning when I wake up, no matter how tired I am, I'm up. I'm not going back to sleep.
Yeah, once the sun hits me in my face, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm up.
You can't do nothing about that.
And that's been bothering me too. With the sun
coming up,
blasting me
early.
in the face. Pause. At 8 a.m.
8.
Yeah.
Sun be up by 7.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, that's when I first noticed it. I'll be like, son, you got to let me get some sleep, son. I'll be talking like I'm a New York nigga.
Maybe they should do away with daylight savings. Like,
I just need consistency.
maybe they should do it.
My relationship with time is like my relationship with women. I need some consistency. I don't need you switching up half the year. That's how women do.
Well, I'm making it, but it gets a little bit harder being that I see the sun go down. Like,
I do too. Everybody does.
Well, I'm looking out the window all day. So you see what I'm saying? I can see when it ends.
Nigga, what kind of job you got where you can look out the window all day?
My job's facing out the window.
Oh.
Like it's really dope. That's one of the benefits of my job is the window.
Okay, Ron Browse jumping out the window.
That's just one of the benefits of my job. So, topic switch.
Mm-hmm.
Black Panther 2.
I haven't seen it yet.
Have not seen it yet. Do you plan on seeing it?
Of course.
Okay.
That's one of those movies you're going to see. You just have to force yourself to go to the theater to give people your money.
That part.
Yeah, because it's like you just sitting here slowly waiting on the bootleg to come out before Thanksgiving so you and your family can sit around and watch the
It's already
bootleg.
out on our streaming service.
What is?
Black Panther.
It's on there?
Ain't it?
He said it showed up on the streets.
Well,
I
then
feel
it's
like
hit the bootleg market.
this is one of those things where you just have to do if you're black. Like it's just you just have
What,
to do
give
this.
Disney your money?
No, go see Black Panther. Like I
think people are gonna see Black Panther because there ain't shit else out to challenge it this weekend.
you think
What else? What other movie? I don't even know another movie that came out
I
this
don't,
weekend.
but you think movies were ducking Black Panther 2, being like how they do in the music industry? Like we aren't
No,
gonna
movies
release-
don't make the same. Yeah, actually, I take that back. Yeah, they do because not everybody. The music industry and the movie industry are two different monsters. There's no real proper way to experience music. There's a proper way to view a movie in the theater. Like when a big summer action blockbuster comes out, the proper way to view it is in a theater. Like you can watch it at home on your couch, but it's not the same as watching it on a humongous screen with loudspeakers around you.
Dude, the movie theater is a setup for me anyway.
Why?
Because I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. It's
You
a
are?
I'm going. So it's
See, I never go to a movie by myself. I go to a movie with a woman.
I don't.
And if if it starts getting boring, that's when you start squeezing her butt.
But it's not. It's not even boring. The movie could be great. It's just
You know where I go.
the thermostat is perfect. The chair reclining.
It's the lighting.
It's dark. It's
Hey, you know
fun.
what else? I go to the Cine Bistro, the one where you eat a meal and watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't just doing popcorn and milk duds. You getting like a whole
A real
complete
meal and
entree
shit,
and
yeah.
sides.
Oh, then I'm really going to sleep. Look at the world.
Bro, what kind of movies you? I go to the movie theater to see action movies. I don't want to see like a drama movie in a theater because I will fall asleep. If I see something with explosions and screaming and shit like that, then yeah, I'll stay awake.
Then I hate to make this proclamation, but I fell asleep on Transformers, the first one. Like,
Oh.
I hate to, I hate to make that.
Oh,
but
that's
then-
not good because that was a good movie.
And it was a good movie.
No, I wouldn't blame you if you fell asleep at any of the other Transformer movies.
But it
the
was-
first one.
It was so comfortable in there, and it was dark, and I just fell asleep.
Why ain't Megatron transform into a gun in that movie?
I don't know.
That always disappointed me. And then Starscream had to fire him and shoot him. That's some weird ass shit. Imagine you,
a grown man jumping into another
man's hand and asking him to pull a lever to fire off a shot.
Very, very interesting. Very.
That's suspect as hell, man.
So I will be going to see Black Panther, and then I'm going to try to see it in the theater. Like you say, that's one of those movies you need to try to see in the theater.
I'm only going to see Black Panther in the theater if I have a date. I would never see a movie like that by myself.
Would you go with a group of people?
I'd go with a group of people, yes.
Okay,
I would never. I don't like going to theaters by myself.
Not Sunday matinee solo dolo. Like just I'm out and about. And
I can't. I mean, I could go see a movie maybe if I was out of town or something by myself and needed something to do. But aside from that, I just don't see myself just going to a theater on a regular day. I have access to too many options to watch different shit different ways. And if I have the option to watch it certain different ways, then I'm going to do that as well. Theaters are strictly date material for me. If there's no, like, women lined up, then I'm not going to the
theater's not in line.
I don't understand the point of paying $10 for popcorn unless you're trying to pop that pussy.
I can agree because popcorn is rather expensive.
And
but
plus,
it's good.
movies are good. You can get handsy and see where her mind is at. If she's constantly moving your arm, then don't fuck with her after the theater. But if she's
it's a dub.
Yeah, if she leans back and starts moaning, then you've got to keep her.
I'm gonna have to maybe I get to try that.
I call it movie monkey. Get that movie monkey, fellas. Cop that movie monkey.
Get that movie monkey, gentlemen.
Yeah, you get that movie monkey.
So I will be checking out Black Panther though.
That's how you know she's down. You reach for that monkey and she didn't push your hand away.
Easy access.
Easy access. That movie monkey's in effect.
Seen a lot
Sneak
of things.
Preview of the coming attraction, if you know what I mean.
I've seen a lot of things take place in movie theaters that weren't on the movie screen, that weren't on the projector.
Oh yeah.
So
the credits will roll at the end.
So the man,
the
myth, the legend.
Who was that?
Nas.
Oh shit!
Dropped an album.
Cool.
King Disease 3.
Awesome.
Have you heard it?
I heard it this morning, and I'm one of those people that takes me multiple times to really dig an album. But the first go round I listened to it, I thought it was okay. I liked the production for the most part. You know, a few beats here and there weren't that great, but you know, for the most part, the production kept my attention. Some of the songs, you know, it's Nas. You can't expect Illmatic from Nas again. So, you know, you just expect, at least I am with each and every Nas release. That's like the level you're looking for. So if it has a couple jams on there and filler, then that's a good Nas album because that's what we're used to at this point.
Budha,
did you hear the new Nas, yo?
I have not. I heard a couple. I've seen a couple.
You call yourself a hip hop fan?
not just a hip hop fan.
A Nas?
A Nas fan.
I'm very disappointed, and this ain't even the '90s where you go, "Oh, I didn't get a chance to go to Sam Goody yet." Like, nah, nigga, you can pull that shit up on the phone. I could have listened to it on the way here.
I've been doing so much traveling with the kids this weekend.
Buddha drove up here, and I was outside, and he wasn't banging Nas when he pulled up. So
I know, imagine that.
Don't listen to it, but he says he didn't have a chance.
I was listening to reggae.
He could have had Nas bumping when he pulled up.
I was still listening to my reggae.
He was listening to reggae. He chose Damian Marley over Nas.
While he mentioned traveling, we're going to get back to Nas. But while he mentioned traveling, I got to give a shout out to my nephew. He shouldn't be up watching this.
Why?
But
what happened?
I got to give a shout out to him.
Oh, you brought home a ring today, doggy.
My nephew
like
got some.
He won a ring.
My nephew won a ring.
Oh shit!
So,
that bitch heavy too, son.
And it wasn't for participation. He actually earned. Oh.
And he got buckets.
Oh shit! How much did he score?
I don't remember that part, but he hit You know how you hit the
game winner?
not the game winner, but the one that puts you ahead.
The one that puts you ahead?
The one that puts you ahead and you don't
The go ahead. The go ahead bucket.
He hit the go ahead bucket.
The go ahead bucket.
He banged the free throws before that.
Well, what's been his free throw percentage? You don't keep track of these things?
Fuck no, there's so much shit going on. No.
What about his field goal percentage? What was he shooting from the field?
We won a ring today.
Shout out my nephew who better not be watching.
He was extremely efficient.
Okay.
Shout out my nephew who better not be watching. But yeah.
How much VC did he earn for his performance? Did he get any badges?
I got a boy a bag of Takis.
That's not hot. That's not hot to me.
Did he earn a fearless finisher badge?
He definitely earned a fearless finisher.
So definitely shout out my nephew.
Maybe an aerial wizard, because a lot he always put that bitch back.
Okay, aerial wizard. Put back.
It's going to be, before I get back to Nas, all I'm going to say is it's going to be interesting to see which one of my nephews is like the stud athlete, because they're all
Budha got 3 chances to go professional.
They're all good. It's just
That's what I'm saying.
Which one is
got
going
3
to be
chances.
the stud athlete. Because
What if
they
it's
push each other.
like
It's dope.
LaMelo, Jello, and Lonzo?
Then you struck gold.
That'd be awesome.
And I'm definitely winning.
You struck gold. You hit the lottery. If you get 3 out of 3, boy.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
But back to Nas's new album. We got sidetracked. I listened to it. It's pretty good. I mean, Nas a rhyming dude. Like, Nas just be rhyming, like bars on top of bars. Like, It's Nas. So to
You're
me,
gonna get bars.
To me, Nas reaffirmed his number 2 status as
number 2,
the greatest rapper of all time.
Why you put him behind Jay?
Yeah.
You don't think Nas is better than Jay-Z?
No, I don't.
I don't either. Nas's Achilles heel is hooks, and I say that consistently. He does not do good hooks, and all the hooks that are good on Nas songs are done by somebody else.
I always say Nas, when he did the song with Genuine, his career kind of caught a little snag right there.
The hook.
That's what I say. When he did that song with Genuine, that's when it started looking like.
You know what's sad? That was a hip hop low point at one point, and now that would be like a fucking #1 song if it came out in 2022.
Possibly.
Laffy Taffy would too.
I mean, a lot of songs nowadays. I always say if PM Dawn was out right now,
PM Dawn would have made.
They would
PM Dawn is Drake.
They would have been the biggest.
PM Dawn rolled
emo ass.
PM Dawn would have been super huge in this
Dawn
era.
was thrown off the stage, so niggas like Drake couldn't be thrown off the stage. That's really what it is.
Drake, remember how big that nigga was, dog?
I know.
The dude from PM Dawn.
KRS came on there and fucking threw his big ass off the stage and then performed I'm Still #1.
I mean, music has changed. Music, like you say, it's like emo music has.
They would love that shit. All this drug music.
The conscious nigga was throwing niggas off stage. That's some crazy shit. That's usually the gangster rowdy nigga. It was the conscious nigga. He threw him off stage and then he performed a song after he threw him off stage. That's not conscious at all. That's pretty gangster.
BDP was making pretty gangster music.
Yeah.
I listen to them all the time, too.
Got myself an Uzi and my brother a 9. Yeah.
One of the illest bars ever.
Yeah. But I need to hear Nas's album again just to solidify my original thoughts. Because sometimes I hear an album multiple times and go, oh, it's not as dope or it's doper than I thought. But I got to hear Nas.
The second listen is always like, okay, so with the Drake 21 Savage, I listened to it again and it's
trash. It's not good. That Drake 21 Savage album is not.
I can't believe y'all try to sell. I can't believe you try to sell me on that.
It's good songs. No. Listen, it's good songs up there, but the album is meh at best.
No, the album is mid at best. Stop hyping it up to be bigger than what it was.
That shit even German.
It was disappointing trash. Drake disappointing.
Y'all put, I don't know why, but people put a lot of credit in certain rappers for some reason, and I don't know why.
Well, I mean, Drake do got a couple of songs that
I
are dope.
like Drake.
He
I
got
can't
bars
front. Like, I kind of
every now
like
and
Drake.
I am a Drake fan. I'm not talking about Drake.
I'm not a fan.
I don't know how anybody
And-
really hypes up 21. I mean,
No,
he's
no,
a business
but
nigga.
remember now, I
That's
said
dope
that
shit.
when we were
But
like,
21 really ain't
who's-
that nigga, dog.
after listening
21,
to them
21,
on this album, Drake is wrapping circles around that
Dude,
guy.
what 21
Like,
does is not even rapping. That to me.
Yeah, that ain't rapping. He
And that's
just
why I
chants.
don't understand how he even got put in this position to
That
be
nigga
like,
21,
chants.
21,
He'd be a
21.
good Buddhist monk. The way he chants.
I mean,
but that's my thing. I don't not nobody like, yo, that shit different.
it was, to me, it was a bad collaboration. It sounded good.
I was
But
mad
once you
at
put
you
it out,
because you
it's
was
like-
hyping up 21 Savage. The
I
whole time.
kind of I like him on
I
certain
remember
songs.
listening to him
It's
and
certain
saying, "Yo,
songs
Branson
that
was hyping this nigga up
It's certain songs
with
that
these
I kinda-
elementary bars."
and see, that was the problem with this project.
He's always had elementary bars.
The problem with this project was Drake was spitting bars.
See,
Like, and shout out the artist, brother. There's like Jason said, every song Drake was rapping circles around this young man. Every song,
because 21 is not lyrical like Drake.
it was just
21 tragic because he just doesn't have the flow to keep up.
it wasn't what was out. Like, I don't know, the younger kids might, but to me, nah. It was a couple of songs, yes, but overall, no.
No, it's not a good album. Overall, it dragged. The first couple songs were all right. The middle dragged, and the ending was boring. It's like if just 4 songs were dropped and it was an EP, it could have been good. But the other songs weigh it down.
Drake did have the bar in there, though, with Serena's husband.
Yeah, and that's all Drake did. He was controversial to get your attention. And Drake's really mad he didn't tie up, he didn't get Serena.
That's all that is.
Is he salty?
He's super salty. And rightfully so. Common beef with him over Serena. He has a right to beef with someone over Serena, which is her husband. Drake lost.
Drake, he did lose.
Everybody lost when Serena married her husband. The black community lost.
Drake definitely lost.
The black community said,
Yeah.
we take a collective L because of Serena Williams.
So Drake has the, I guess, Pusha T loss and the Serena Williams loss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Drake has some L's now. All right. Drake has more L's than a nigga that drives. But, go ahead.
All right. Adidas will still be selling Yeezys without Yeezy.
Which is what's expected. When you latch on to these giant
Welcome to the
corporations and you do anything with them, it's their shit. It's not your shit. You'll get credit.
You
but
sign that
it's
shit
not your
off,
shit.
unfortunately.
They'll be like, yeah, we took his shit and just took his name. They're telling you, like,
Yeah,
literally jacked your shit.
We're Deboing your shit. We just took
Thank
it.
you.
And we're getting ready to market it, and you're getting ready to sit here and watch us make money off of it. Because it might not sell like they were, but it's still going to sell.
Oh, it's going to
It's
super sell.
still going to sell.
It's going to sell lots and lots of shoes.
The kids at my job, I don't know if we had this conversation or not, but the younger ones, there's a couple who just think like Adidas for some reason is going to fall because they lost Yeezy. And I'm like, there's just no way. Like, it's not possible.
What Kanye can do is start another brand and rival what he created at Adidas.
Yeah, instead of the Yeezys, make the Yay.
Because I believe if he pumps another brand to rival it, the people are gonna flock to whatever Kanye is at.
I mean, like, he set up for like a
As long as the prices ain't retarded,
they're going to be
Kanye
not be
should
ridiculous.
start
They're
his
gonna
own
be
prices should not be
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
shoe company.
the prices are going to be ridiculous.
And
But if Kanye does happen to, if it pops off, he has the path to have like this huge redemption.
He's
story.
at a point he'll
Like,
just start his own company, ADIDAS, and he can sell his own brand, his own Yeezys, and yeah, he can do it.
I'm not a big Adidas fan like that. Like,
Adidas is for soccer.
I do have like a pair of Hardens. Those is kind of dope. You said Adidas is for soccer.
I mean, I buy Adidas. I buy the Gazelles. I still buy.
They got staple shoes. They
got staple shoes.
Like,
I'm always going to buy a fresh pair of Gazelles.
Like, and that's what's always going to keep them around. That's why I was like, the kids at my job be bugging. Like, there's no way. Like, Adidas has a couple of staple shoes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll buy the Gazelles. Anything with the three stripes on the side. But Nike got the game on lock, unfortunately.
Nike does have the game on lock.
And they damn sure got Kyrie locked out of his shit.
I mean, I bashed Kyrie the last time I think we were up here.
I mean, Kyrie gets bashed a lot. I don't agree with how they're doing.
But now I'm to the point where it's kind of wrong.
Yeah, ain't no kind of.
This is wrong.
It's beyond wrong.
You know,
they want this nigga
wrong.
to suck like. They want him to suck an uncircumcised penis.
I know I've said some bad things about Kyrie, but what they're
Rightfully
doing to Kyrie
so.
now, what they're doing now is wrong.
Absolve Kyrie's other shit, but I mean, I got to stick with him on this
it's the
one.
fact that it has nothing to do with basketball. You're just trying to make some sort of example.
They're like, Kyrie, you got to donate money. You got
which he already does.
You got to get a circumcision on live stream. You got to fucking go to Israel and play ball for the Israeli team in the Olympics and shit. They want this nigga on the apology tour.
They do want him on an apology tour, and I just think that's wrong. Like, I just think that is wrong, what they're doing to him now. And so this is my question to you, since you brought up Kyrie. Could he possibly be on his way out the league?
I believe it. He's going to leave the league, and he can play somewhere else like China. Anywhere he goes, he's going to make bank. He made bank in the U.S. He made bank at the number 2 league. What is the number 2 league? Is it China?
I'm going with, I don't know. I was getting ready to say China, but then I was like FIBA. FIBA might be number 2.
FIBA is
Europe. Isn't FIBA Europe? Well, whatever the Europe league is, either that or China. One of those two. They be balling over there.
I know they're going to remove that Stephon Marbury statue and replace it with Kyrie if he goes to China.
Look, but I mean, I kind of think Steph got a raw deal too, though. The Coney Island Express was.
Steph definitely got a raw deal. I'll be the first to
Steph got a raw deal. You know,
he got a super raw deal.
He was fortunate enough to bounce back in China, right?
Yes, he did.
He was fortunate enough to bounce back in China. So yeah, Kyrie, what Nike's doing to Kyrie is kind of wild. Like, you know, this, but when you jump into that 1% thing, that's.
Kyrie should come out with his own shoes.
Doesn't he have a pair with?
Nike killed his contract.
Him and Yeezy should, him and Ye should team up together and make a shoe.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Crazy Coon.
No, I mean just the thoughts alone of the design.
Kanye
That's
and Kyrie
scary.
get together and come up with a shoe.
Crazy Coon.
The flat earths.
The flat earthers, flat earthers 3s and stuff.
The Flat Earther 3.
We'll see where this is going to lead. While we're on basketball, Brittany Griner probably needs to be released. Like, you know, or
needs to. She should be released, but she's not.
I think they sent her like a labor.
Yeah, they're getting ready to send her into like the real.
They already sent her.
They're gonna have her doing some hard time.
Yeah, so now you know. Okay, but we got like now it's time to get this young woman.
She's gonna
home.
be like Claude and
and Ray.
Yeah, Claude and Ray from Life.
It's time to get her home for real.
She's not working, boss.
I can only imagine what it's like to be locked up in Russia. Yeah, I can't even imagine that. We definitely got to get her home as soon as possible.
I agree.
Casey Anthony has a series coming up. Are you interested?
I would watch it.
Ain't that the crazy white chick?
Yes. Yeah, that murdered her child.
Yes.
You know what the cool thing about Casey Anthony is? You don't have to pay for the abortion as a man. She'll do it on her own.
Damn, dog.
You just better make sure you don't get attached to the kid
Damn, dog.
before she does it.
This shit crazy. That's what America's into. We like stuff like that. We want to know the story behind why you did it. Regardless if you're going to lie through the whole damn series or not, we want to know, or at least have some idea of why we think you did it. So, am I going to watch it? No. Are people going to watch it? Hell yes. A lot of people are going to watch it.
I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm interested just to see it. I think it's gonna be interesting special. The sad part is she murdered her daughter and is probably allegedly, and is probably gonna get paid for it.
We always throw allegedly around. We got to throw allegedly on this one, but
yeah,
I don't want to put
did
allegedly
it,
up
even
there.
though she was cleared. And they're saying like we can't say she didn't do it. We're just saying we can't prove she did it. That's all it is. That's what they're doing with Casey Anthony.
Like I said, I ain't gonna watch it, but like people like Dove and a lot of other people.
I mean, I ain't gonna be excited to watch it. I ain't gonna be sitting there with popcorn and shit, like watching the premiere.
Oh no, but just
I'm gonna be like
the interest of it.
One day I'm gonna be bored. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that Casey Anthony bullshit. Let me check that out and see why everybody's outraged. That's how it is. Because you forget about shit like that, and then people make a stink about it on the internet. And you go, oh, yeah, let me check that bullshit out.
I should have hit this next story right after the Kyrie and Brittany Griner thing. So this is me slipping. But it's kind of back to basketball. Did you hear all the noise that came with Charlotte debuting their CLT jerseys?
No, I didn't hear shit about it. What was this?
Talking about Clit.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw this one comment he was like, I'm going to put founded on the back of the jersey. So Charlotte, the Hornets got ridiculed over their CLT jerseys.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, people.
But I want one. As
CLT.
crazy. Yeah, as crazy. I want one of those jerseys. They're kind of dope, though.
I mean, cool. I don't have a problem with the jersey itself. It's just people are gonna, make fun of it and do all that shit. So
somebody, there's always going to be somebody who can find something to come up with that's going to be not only kind of jokey, but in a sexual sense as well. Mm-hmm. And the Hornets set themselves up perfectly to get joked on. So it is what it is. But I definitely want one of those CLT jerseys because they kind of look dope. I went out the other day, and I walked in the greatest store I think I've ever walked in my life.
Now that's hilarious.
What was it?
Wegmans.
Oh, Lord. You've never been in the Wegmans before?
Nope, not until the other day. And it was absolutely amazing.
It was Wegonomical.
That is the perfect way to describe it because I think I felt like the first time I saw a Super Walmart, but Wegmans, since I guess it's food, it got me even more excited. Mm-hmm. The standard for freaking grocery stores.
It's awesome.
Budha, have you shopped there before?
I have not.
Have you been there?
I have not.
Budha, you've never been to Wegmans?
I have not. It's already enough places sucking up all my money, doggy. I don't need another one. I'm already shopping in bulk as it is. If they don't have
so
bulk
good
shit,
about
it's a waste of
Wegmans?
time.
What's
almost.
so special
Budha.
about Wegmans that
Budha.
you love? I know the sandwiches are banging though.
It's not even. I didn't even get anything out of there. It was so
what
so
the hell are
amazing.
you talking
No,
about?
stop.
This nigga ran into a grocery store
Stop.
like it was
Stop.
fucking
Let me-
KB Toys.
You gonna let me finish?
Ooh, look
let
at
me
all the
finish.
food products.
Buddha, all I'm going to say is this: go there this week, and we'll revisit it. We'll revisit this next Saturday.
It's like going into a Harris Teeter with the food plate stations and shit.
It's like you walk in. There's a pizza station,
Okay, so
a sweet station.
you can go to a Harris Teeter and get that same experience.
Nah,
It sounds like a Sam's Club.
Nigga, you can get $1.50 hot dog and drink at Price Club or whatever it's called, Costco.
I'm officially, well, I will be going to shop at Wegmans now. They can get a couple of dollars. I can do that from now on. But it's a dope store. You go check it out this week. That's all I ask. And then we'll talk about it next week. Speaking about Wegmans.
You want me to take a damn adventure to
field
Wegmans.
trip. Look, Dad, you going to be out, and I'm sure you're going to have to get groceries one day this week. Just go by Wegmans. That's all I'm asking. And we'll revisit this next Saturday. But since we're on Wegmans.
Okay.
Food that I saw this week and I want to get your opinion on.
Go for it.
Eggnog ice cream bars.
I'll try it. I'm not a big fan of eggnog, but I mean, I'll try it.
Eggnog and ice cream, I'll pass.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of eggnog, so it wouldn't surprise me if I didn't finish it.
I don't know if I'm really interested. Like I kind of like eggnog. Like I'll drink some eggnog, but I think like the ice cream bar might be OD.
It ain't that big of a deal to me. I'll try it out. See what
You still eat cookout milkshakes. Trust me, we know.
Yeah,
You don't care about the consequences.
exactly.
He's willing to accept the consequences. He definitely doesn't care.
It is a cleanse to me. That's all it is. It's a cleanse.
I can't remember the last time I had a cookout milkshake. Like
It's been months for me. I don't need that shit.
I just don't want. I can't get in that line. Like that line just deters me from going to cookout.
Well, nigga, you got to go to cookout during the daytime, and the line.
Yeah, when all them little bastards in school.
Yeah, all them drunk motherfuckers.
The line always deters me from going to cookout.
You know what the weirdest shit was when I was in Atlanta that one time? The first time I saw a cookout where you could go indoors. And that shit amazed the fuck out of me because I'm so used to only seeing cookouts as drive-through. And, you know, like how they are in Raleigh.
Every cookout I've been to that had a dining facility, it's trash.
I've never, ever seen a cookout that
If it has a dining facility,
had a
drive by.
that
Drive
you
by.
could go
Leave it
inside
alone.
and sit,
Drive
like
by it.
sit down. No,
You can
I've
sit
never
down in
seen
that cookout establishment, dude. Drive by.
Really? The only cookouts,
I've never seen
all
that.
the cookouts in North Carolina are drive-through. I went to Atlanta and it
That's
seemed
not
like
true.
most of the cookouts there are indoors, or you know have a dining area.
I've never been to a cookout that had a dining area ever.
Oh, well, go to Atlanta and experience some shit.
Man, you can go out.
Nigga, that shit threw
you
me
can go
off.
towards the water.
That
towards,
shit threw
the
me
beach.
the fuck off because I pulled up. I said, "Hey, it's like a food center with a cookout in there or something." I didn't know it was the whole cookout. I didn't know that. And seeing as how cookouts open late and it's like a dining area, is it like Waffle House after the club? Oh, Preston said there's one in Mebane.
A sit down one.
A sit down.
There's
cookout
one in
Mebane.
Wilmington, yo.
And this crazy part is I believe Preston. I believe he's in there. I believe he knows everything.
Oh, he'll probably tell you the address.
Shout out my cousin Coop. What up, Coop?
There's one in Nightdale.
Oh, is there? Okay. Well, damn, that just means I need to get out the house.
Coop just throwing these off memory. He ain't even research it. He just like, these are the ones I've been to where you can sit down.
I don't even think I really want to sit down and cook out.
If it has a dining, I'm telling you.
I don't even think I want to sit down there.
Okay. Well, that's everybody's assignment tomorrow is to do your grocery shopping at Wegmans.
Okay, yeah.
That shouldn't be a problem for me. Wegmans is all over Cary, and I'm in Cary.
Yeah, if you haven't been to a Wegmans, go check it out.
Where the hell
If
is
there's
Wegmans
one
on
by
this side
you.
of
You
town?
know
Just go
Wegmans
check
is
it
good
out.
because they haven't paid us, and Branson has just done a whole topic.
Look,
promoting
I'm
them.
sorry. I was just so taken back by it that I just couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's all good, but
All right. Airbnb or hotel?
hotel.
Telly.
Airbnb is too damn ridiculous. They want you to pay them extra money and clean their shit.
definitely the telly, because you could do whatever you want at the telly, and
then I'm walking.
you ain't even got to leave a tip. I'm just leaving. Like, you can leave a tip to be courteous and stuff like that, especially if you had a really, really good night. But like you said, an Airbnb, they want you to do all this extra shit. Like, nah, I'm good. Then them shits be kind of pricey.
Airbnbs, I like the intimacy of it, but the truth is, they're too expensive. The shit you got to do for it is ridiculous.
And it's the lack of, like, because just basically, like, you're just going to another house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to do everything, especially if you're going like a vacation or something. Do you really want to go on vacation? Say, I do all the other shit you have to do if you were at home.
Mm-hmm. I'll pass on that experience.
So definitely the telly. Well, what about for long trips? Like, still the telly, like, you know, a week. Like, you going for a week.
Definitely a telly.
All right.
Because they're changing the sheets every day.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I need new sheets damn near every day on vacation.
Yeah. They be like, you got to change your own shit at the Airbnb.
Yeah, they want you to roll up your damn blankets
change all
and
the
towels
other
and shit.
sheets while you're at it, or we'll charge you more.
Here, wash these dishes that you use too. Like, what?
Wash the dishes. Make sure the beds are
And take out the trash. Like, all this shit. Like, come
and
on,
take
man.
out
like,
the
you know what?
trash.
Like,
Give me the telly.
Yeah, I'll be like, damn, I could have stayed home and did all this shit. Man, they be hating. That's why I don't like Airbnbs.
All right. What's the next goal that you want to accomplish? What is on your next thing to knock down?
I'm getting a house and getting some permanent pussy. I mean, married. Maybe.
Okay, well, boom. Since you said that, do I want to go into that subject now or just wait?
No, let's
Okay,
go into
hold
that
on.
subject. What are you going to wait on?
Buddha, what's your next goal you want to accomplish?
I can't disclose that because for some reason things that I talk about seem to be leaked out on, and so it's just I have major plans coming up.
Well, no, okay. What?
Of course they get leaked. You're talking on a...
No, I'm talking about when it's just like
what's something that you want to achieve, not that related to that, like something else.
I just want all my kids to make the honor roll. Really,
I said you, not your
I got
kids.
shit on my plate, dude.
There's something that you want to do.
Don't you want to make the honorable Buddha?
Like, there's something that you gotta want to do. Like, nothing. Like, even I have things I want to do, and I'm the most like, like, I want to run my own store. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to go get my bachelor's. Like, that's what I want to do. There's nothing on your list of things that you want to do. Okay.
Not that I thought about it like that. No, not really. No.
Okay. You should find something that you want to do. Just throwing that out there, Brody.
My time is preoccupied.
I know that, but you got to think about you too, though, Brody. Like, you can't give everything and not give yourself a little bit.
You ain't married, are you? Okay.
No, I'm not married. But now
you should stop.
Yeah, Branson, you should get married. You always be talking about me getting married. You're the first one who needs to get married. I can't get married until you get married. That's the order of the law.
I don't know where you got that from. Where did you get it? How'd you come up with that? How'd you come up with that assessment?
You be talking about, you know how you are before the show starts, where you're talking about, I need a girl in my life. You be talking like LL Cool J and I Need Love.
I be talking like that before the show starts.
When I'm alone in my house, sometimes I stare at the wall at the back of my mind. I hear my conscience.
I mean, we all need love. Like, I'm not going to be the person to deny that at all.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to get married first.
I'm not going to say first.
You got to do it before I do it.
It's not a race thing.
That's why I'll know how to do it properly.
Okay, but my question to you then.
Yeah.
Because you said that your next goal is to get
a
permanent.
First is to get a house. Marriage is second, because I got to have a house for her to take.
I mean, hey, at least you're getting things in order. At least you're getting your affairs in order. I gotta give you that much credit.
Exactly.
Checklist.
Yes.
Exactly. Like he's getting everything in order, so I can appreciate that.
I gotta get the overseas account that she don't know about, so when things collapse, I can get that money, and her lawyers don't know shit about that.
So you're just prepping, basically.
I'm
just
prepping for getting married and getting divorced, just because I know how women
Checklist.
are. Yeah, I got it set up for both. We can stay together, but if you decide to leave, I need to have my money that you don't know about stashed away. And none of us need to know about. I'll forget it too till the time comes, and I'll be like, oh yeah, there's that money in fucking Monaco. Let me go check my account overseas, and then that's when I'll remember it. That's the kind of life I'm starting. As a man in America, you've got to prepare for both marriage as well as divorces.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you have to take both into consideration, especially once you get married.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take the bad,
You got to
into
know
thought
your
at
lover's
least.
habits, all of them, just in case she tries to get you for the kids. You know how to slip drugs into her system and get her tested, and that way you can get custody.
I mean, I have honestly been thinking about getting married. I've been giving it thought. It's been thought about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that much.
I think, in my case, it's very selfish for a woman to want to marry me, and that way she would deny dick to the rest of the women of Raleigh, North Carolina. I think that's a very selfish act, and you've got to be a very selfish woman to want to just keep me to yourself.
That's beyond selfish. So you're 100% right. I feel where you're coming from. So find you one that won't be selfish.
It's like being Spider-Man, because you want to have me to yourself, but the city needs me, and
so you can find one that won't be selfish.
yeah. I don't know. She might have problems if I tell her I'm leaving, and she's like, "Where are you going?" I'm gonna be like, "To fuck other hoes," and she'll be like, "Oh, this is a problem," and I'll be like, "You knew what it was when we met."
But you can find chicks like that though.
Oh, okay.
Would you take her? If
No, because the chicks that are accepting of that, they're not quality. They're not quality women.
So hold on, I just had to throw that shit. So you're saying that that's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
But
Let me tell you something. Cheating on an ugly woman isn't the same as cheating on a bad bitch. Beyonce getting cheated on is not the same as like a 5 or a 6 getting cheated on. That's expected. When you cheat on a bad bitch, it's just like it makes her reality crash down even more. And that's what she gets for having such narcissistic a mindset.
I would think like
You're doing it to humble her when you cheat.
I mean,
Like, I ain't want to cheat on you, but baby, you was just getting a little bit
any
too.
woman can get cheated on. It don't matter
I
how
probably
fine
been
she
cheated
is
on.
or anything. Any woman can get cheated on, just like any man can get cheated on. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but fellas, always remember, if she cheated on you, it's your fault. That's how women want it to be. I don't believe that. No, I personally don't believe that. I believe if people cheat, it's because they're a piece of shit and they don't have.
I'm not gonna go that far. Like, shit happens.
I get it. Shit
I
happens.
go that far. Like,
But you can't have both. You can't have not unless you make over 6 figures. If you have 6 figures, you have to have a side chick.
hold on, say that one more time.
If you make 6 figures or more, you have to have a side chick. You have to have a woman that keeps the main woman in check for you.
Okay.
Like, yo, my wife is tripping, and then that's when you have your side chick talk to her and go, girl, he's about to leave you for me permanently, and then she'll straighten up. That's how it works.
Interesting.
You can trust me. I know my shit.
Look, I'm sitting here. I should be writing this shit down.
Exactly.
I'm slipping. I'm slipping.
Exactly.
So you can't have a side chick with 5 figures?
I mean, you can have anything, nigga. You can have a goddamn Rolls Royce with a $50,000 salary if you work it right. But I'm saying at 6 figures, you have to. Like, you know how some people need an assistant? You need a side chick. Like, a busy person needs an assistant. You need some woman there to check the main woman. The main woman needs to be checked, and the side chick is there purposefully for that reason. You're like, hey, bitch, you don't want to get demoted to from full-time to part-time and have me take all the hours on your schedule. You better fly straight and make sure this nigga's happy. That's what you got to do.
I'd rather get 2 chicks that play well together than have to go
That's
through all
harder.
that shit. You say it's harder?
It's hard to get 2 women on what, polygamy?
I'd rather
life?
do that than have 2 chicks that despise each other going back and forth. You see what
That's
I'm
how
saying?
they keep each other in check.
Nah, that's trash.
That's turmoil.
That is super trash. I'd rather have 2 chicks who at least are cordial and get along.
But then
I
if
was
that
gonna go
happens, they'll
about
leave
that,
you
then-
for each other. Like, girl, we don't need him.
That's and that's the risk I would take living that lifestyle or trying to, pull that off. But I'd rather have 2 chicks that are at least cordial and cool with each other than 2 chicks that are ready to slice each other's throats every time they see each other. Mm-hmm. Like that, nah.
What you really need is those women fighting.
Nah.
It validates your dick game.
I don't need that's not going to validate it. Not for me. Like that's not going to validate the javelin throwing. Like that's not. Like I need people, if I'm going to go that route, who are calm, cool, and collective. And they're not going to be able to maintain that if they're trying to cut each other's throats all the time. I don't need that type of animosity. And that shit's more of a weight than anything else. That shit it's a weight that you really don't want. So nah, I myself wouldn't do nothing like that.
I might.
All right, topic switch. Sure. And I don't know if y'all have been paying attention. I have. I'm sure y'all probably going to say when I say it. What's up with these chicks after they get their hair done, putting little mini mustaches in their hair? You know what I'm talking about? Mini like when mustache. They comb it down.
The baby hair. You call that shit mustache? You call them shits mustaches, yo?
Should look like a mustache. When they do it on the side and stuff like that.
Oh, sorry. That made me kick the table. It's called baby hair.
Baby hair, yo. That's what
it looks like a little mustache. Just get the whole head done. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But that's just me, like I said.
There's nothing wrong with baby hair if you do it right. Certain women look good with baby hair. Like women with big-ass foreheads, you need baby hair. That's what it was made for. It was made for them big-ass forehead women. They need baby hair.
And that's just something I don't like. I'm not going to, go deep into it, but that's just, I don't know if y'all notice it or not, but it was just something that to me, just comb it all back or something.
Ain't nothing wrong with
you call them mustaches, yo. That's hilarious.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little baby hair.
I posted this earlier this week. W commented, but we'll go.
Go ahead. What was it?
Why don't men like being in competition with other men?
Because there's an overabundance of women. Isn't the population 52% women? So even if every woman had, or even if every man had a woman, there would still be an overage. So, there's too many women out here for you to compete, assuming you are a man who has value. Any type of value, not high value, just mid value. You can change your oil, nigga. If you got that type of thing going, you shouldn't really have to compete. Unless the woman is of high value. You should have to compete for maybe Rihanna or Beyonce or a woman of that caliber. I get it, but the average woman with like another nigga's kids, no, I'm not competing for that.
I mean, I think people are always in competition, whether they want to admit it knowingly or not. That's just how we are. I think.
I got a question though,
sir.
With who?
Who are you in competition
Who
with?
am I competing with besides myself?
Exactly.
Because there's nobody out here I'm striving to be like or get like or anything like that. You know what I mean? And that's why you said, like, even when you ask me, like, what goals do you have? It's like,
what I'm going to say is some people are firm enough that they don't see it as such. You see what I'm saying? Some people are, solid enough that they don't see it as competition, even though it is.
Is it?
You just don't see it as such.
I don't want to be in the same situation I was in last year.
Oh, shit.
Please don't bring up nothing poor related, or this is going to be too fun.
My fucking man.
I found inflatable dog.
Nigga, that was the computer. Like,
What was it? Your Testacuzzi order is in.
the computer was like, y'all niggas on some pervert shit.
I found the extender.
That was y'all. Okay.
Hold on, give me. All right. What else I got?
Can a woman satisfy a woman better than a man? Wasn't that a topic?
I got one more.
Go ahead.
Have you ever paid for a woman's day off? No. I don't know if we've ever discussed this or not.
I can't.
I don't think we've ever discussed this. But
if
every now and then
I'd have to date some low quality chicks. Like, yo, you work at Walmart for like $12 an hour, then I'll pay you for the day. What's that, an 8-hour day? $12 an hour? Hold on, let me get my math going.
That's $100. $100 covers the whole tab.
No, I'm taking an hour off of lunch.
Then you right.
24, 36, 40.
Isn't it 96?
22, 84.
You say what? Yeah, it is. But he said he's taking an hour off for lunch.
Yeah, so this is $84.
They only charge $40 in some places, don't they? Or that 40, that don't happen no more. The 40 days.
I mean, it just depends on where you're at. Like, it depends on what special's being ran.
And if we going anywhere, I'm taking that out of the money I owe you. So if we go to a nice like takeout spot and the total bill ends up being $40, I'm taking that out the money I owe you.
I just can't say I've ever paid a woman straight up like, here, I'm gonna take care of your day, and like and it's nothing, because there are probably some women who deserve it, but I personally can't do that. I
let her off of work and reward her with back shots, or I cook for her.
Did give her the back shots.
I'll give her back shots while cooking.
Unlimited back shots. But I just can't, straight up pay for her day. Like
I can't do that. Her time is not as valuable as my time. So I can't pay her for her time because she ain't paid me for mine. So I can't do it. We can go somewhere nice. We can chill. But I'm not paying you for the day. In fact, bitch, what kind of job you got? You ain't got PTO. What kind of whack-ass job you got?
Not just that. I heard that guys used to do that. Like, some women
pay her for the day?
To have her take a day off
sorry.
from work.
I only date women who have PTO.
I can't even say the day would add up to what
Aren't those called Johns?
I can't even say I'd pay for what would add up to what you make that day. Like, dinner, movies, like, that's.
Are you taking out taxes, Dub?
No. Well, maybe FICA. I don't know. I'm not gonna do federal, maybe not state.
But
tax.
I couldn't pay for a woman's day. If I had the money, maybe, I guess, if I had the money, possibly. I guess it's not tricking if you got it.
Nah, it's tricking if you got it.
It's still tricking if you got it.
It's like, it's always gonna be tricking if you got it. You just gotta have enough
As I get older, I get on the fence now.
Nah, I get it. As I get older, money becomes more available, so you're ready to spend that more.
As I get a little older, That is
that NATO card got some dust on it.
Look, bro, listen.
Get it?
Listen, I started NATO. I started NATO
dust
niggas
on it.
against tricking out. I started this organization. That was me.
I believe in
Now I'm like, could we be a little bit too strict?
I believe in NATO, but I believe in my
be a little
time.
too strict.
I believe in money being less valuable than my time. My time is more valuable than money. So
Could
I'm
the
willing-
guidelines be a little bit too harsh?
I'd
Possibly?
be willing to part with a little bit more of my dough to have a less of my time wasted. That's all it is.
I believe Big said trick a little bit by your girl fridges or something like that. Like the older I get, I kind of understand what he's saying a little bit.
I think you draw the line at the gigolo. Because you're not going to be out here spending lots of dough.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to
I
be
don't
spending
wanna
lots
rely
of dough.
on me. I don't want to rely on me. I want it to be a surprise. Like, here's a little trick money. And she's like, oh, God. I don't want her expecting it.
Like, the older I get, like, maybe I might need to put a couple of dollars to
I
the
get
side.
it. I get it. As I get older, I've raised my limit. It used to be $40 a day. Now I raised it to 60.
Inflation.
No, not inflation.
Inflation is real. But and then
Inflation.
I know.
So yeah, I started NATO, like I said, but now I'm starting to look at, and he's going to be crushed when I tell him.
Yeah.
He's going to be devastated when I tell him that I'm looking at the guidelines.
Who?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, he is going to be devastated because he lives by it too. I don't know though.
I used to be like that, but it's just like
I mean, we've had some conversations.
Look, I was just thinking to myself, I don't know though. Like I'm gonna call him.
We've had some conversations.
I might call him tonight. I'll definitely call him tomorrow. We gonna sit down. We gonna
we got to review the criteria.
we gonna have to do a little, oversight. See if they still line up. Like I don't know. Like we started when we're 20, in our 20s. I'm getting ready to touch in my 50s. So I'm gonna have to revisit
just touched
this.
40, so
What's next? You're not going back.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to trick, but I mean, I realize.
Remember,
that's
you don't
just
ever
part
want
of
to be
life.
where you were the year before.
Especially when you're dealing with younger women.
What you said, Buddha?
You don't ever want to be in a position that you were the year before.
Exactly.
Yeah, maintaining is cool, but you always want to elevate while you're maintaining.
True. Very true.
Mm-hmm. But you got to trick, especially.
We just coming out tricking, like we just coming out the
You
gate.
got to come off something.
I don't know if I'm ready for all that yet. Like that just seems extreme. Like I can work up, like maybe I can work up to it, but just like
Nah, you know what it was? It's like you would have tricked when you were younger, but you ain't have it.
Look.
Now you got it. You ready to trick a little bit. A little bit.
I could say without a doubt, I've always had access to money. I've never really been
privy to have access to.
I didn't.
Yeah, I have, yo. You know
So-
what I mean? Like,
So
this ain't
everybody,
nothing new.
everybody had. What's a couple of dollars really going to hurt?
But I will say, but this is what I will say, and this is why I started to understand as I got older. Everybody's still working. It's still a job.
Your father, I love that man. Shout out Rock. Instilled in me that you pay for what you want.
You know what I mean?
Like your father instilled this in me. He was a very smart man. I'm not going against the grain.
You said was.
No, I'm saying he's a very smart man. I'm not going against the grain. Like, nah. Dad's genius. You pay for what you want. Trick a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a hair.
Oh God, somebody's turning over right now.
This phone call is going to be funny, and I wish I might even record because it's going to be hilarious. But just trick a little bit, like just a little bit,
little bit.
just a little bit. All right.
Okay.
Next topic. Last topic of the night. Once again, shout out Ethan Fancy. Shout out Dang Drinks. Shout out all our loyal, faithful viewers, watchers. Shout out to all the new ones. Share our shit. Definitely shout out to our co-host, Kelli Jo. She'll be in the building next week. And we just cutting up tonight. We having a good night. Random Wednesday. See, what I liked about Random Wednesday before I get into the topic is y'all were just shooting shit off the top of y'all heads. Y'all ain't write shit down. No. They didn't write nothing down, just was talking.
Yeah. That's all you got to do. You got to riff, man.
And I enjoyed that show. So, well, I think we're going to take the effing podcast to prime time. Like, Saturdays is dope, but now Saturdays is going out night again.
Yeah, we need to get,
COVID.
I've lost so much pussy doing this podcast on a Saturday night.
We started doing Saturday night pods because COVID was going on. People were going to be in the house.
We were doing the pod before COVID. We did the first show was what? 2020? November?
That's COVID.
Oh, yeah.
COVID. That's COVID. But we started doing it because of COVID on Saturdays.
Yeah.
People were going to be in. But I think it's time that we take the pod to prime time.
After
Like, I think
2
we're
years,
ready
we
to jump during the week and at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So we'll keep people tuned in to when we're going to make this huge jump. But, yeah, it's time to take that podcast
Y'all
to prime
are taking
time.
my prime fucking hours away from me.
And, yeah, it's Saturday night.
I would have
People wanna be out
accidentally
having
knocked
fun.
a woman up by now if I didn't do the podcast on Saturday.
So
You're welcome, Dub.
Is he thanking us? Is that what he's
He is.
doing?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm thanking you or not.
He is.
Because it's cool.
He's stuttering.
But it's
He's
a cock
thanking
block.
us.
No,
It's a cock
I
block?
have nothing to do with that piece of
Nah.
meat at all.
Nah.
I ain't say like
Because remember now, the premise was to start at 10, we'd be done by 12. Like,
she'd
you
be
could,
like, my only night free is Saturday, and I'll be like, I got
Saturday, 12 o'clock.
She's like, well, you can come over and do it earlier, and I'm like, there's no way I'm getting pussy and doing the podcast like before. Like, there's no way I'm getting pussy, and then I'm like, okay, let me go do the podcast. No,
I mean, it is a way, but
I'm about to say you. There's definitely
no.
one.
you're going to be pushing it, but it is a way.
No,
But
You're selling yourself short, Dub.
you are selling yourself short.
How?
You just hit for it. You got that extra energy. You good.
I got the energy. I just don't feel like doing it. It's too much. I like to conserve energy. Now, if I got pussy after the podcast, hello, women, I would be different because then I could leave here, go get the pussy, go to sleep. But I can't do it in the opposite.
Well,
I can't come get pussy and then come here and then be B.D.U.B. I'll be asleep.
Well, I'm getting ready to open your Saturdays up because I'm thinking after Thanksgiving, maybe my birthday week, like maybe the week after that, like we're going to go to, I think Wednesdays is dope.
Wednesday?
I think Wednesdays is dope.
I like Wednesday too.
I think Wednesday about 8 or 9, and I think it'll be dope. I know we're ready for prime time. I know it. So, this is the last topic of the night.
Go for it.
We always talk about woman on woman. A woman knows a woman's body more than a man and stuff like that. But I'm here to make the proclamation that a man can satisfy a woman just as good or even better than another woman.
Of course. We have the part they miss.
And that is what I'm here to make this proclamation about. Women will be like, well, they know each other's body. That's cool and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't, because I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for a long time. And after a while, if you don't know what you're doing, then you're just trash. And some people have gotten rather good at this. You know what I'm saying? And I just stand by a man can satisfy a woman as good, if not better. Because like you said, we got that part that they don't have.
We got the part that they need plastic to imitate.
I can slap you in the face with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could do all that wild stuff. A woman can't do that to you.
Yeah.
So I believe that is the piece that's missing.
She's got a fake penis.
That is definitely the piece that it's fake, and it ain't no warmth in it or not like that. Like, it's just certain things that I'm going to do that another woman just is not going to do to you at all. Might not even cross her mind. So that was the last thing I was going to touch on tonight. Y'all got anything?
I do not. What we're planning on in December is another party. I don't know what we're going to do.
I heard it was supposed to be an ugly sweater party. That's what I heard. And I put thought into, well, what kind of sweater would you get for an ugly sweater party?
An ugly one.
And I was like, I'll get a Dallas Cowboys sweater.
Fuck the
That's
Cowboys.
pretty fucking ugly.
Then I was like, fuck the Cowboys, because I would. That's ugly. That's hideous. That's even more hideous than hideous. But I was like, nah. So I'm gonna put a little bit more thought into it for the ugly sweater party that possibly could be coming up. But tomorrow is football Sunday. We're gonna dip off into sports for a minute, you know. My team doesn't play Sunday. Our teams play Monday. We're gonna beat the brakes off y'all. Just giving you heads up. Ooh. Who y'all play tomorrow? You say who?
My team? We're playing the Eagles?
Who?
Oh, y'all about
y'all quit you quit paying attention to football that quick? Okay, cool. Who do y'all play tomorrow, Budha?
Give me 1 second.
You're trying to y'all were on a bye last week, if I'm right.
Correct.
Okay, so y'all definitely playing this week. Yeah, we're dragging the Commodores / Commanders on Monday Night Football. But
Jalen's getting hurt.
Chase should be back. And I think he's dope. He's a beast, but
I'm just waiting for them to sell the team so we can get back to our winning culture.
So
you gotta wait till the Cowboys gotta wait till their owner dies before
he get rid of the team. So they are going to sell the Commanders. That's 100%. Like this ago.
Sure of it.
Snyder's crazy.
Man, we should have an easy win.
That man, wow. Who y'all got?
They just killed Takeoff, so we should be good. We got the Texans.
Look.
So that whole city should be distraught still right now.
I don't know if I got your boy on my fantasy team. He's on the bench. Daniel Bum-Ass Jones. I don't know if I want to play him tomorrow. You said y'all playing who?
The Texans.
The Texans. I'm going to have to think on that. Because Daniel Jones we playing.
The Texans like this year. I haven't paid attention.
We beat them.
They are 1-6-1.
We beat them last week.
I haven't paid attention to them.
We beat them last week. But we beat everybody this year. So, you know, it's
like
just
everybody beats the Texans.
They do. The Panthers, look, can I touch on the Panthers? Why are they fucking up their top draft pick to try to keep winning games? What's that about? Like,
I don't want Baker in that fucking locker room.
First of all, Baker is not, and I'm an Eagles fan, but being that I live in Carolina, I know a lot about the Panthers. Baker is not going to be back next year. They're waiting for whatchamacallit to get healthy to put him in the lineup.
They do not want Baker.
Sam Darnold. Like, they're waiting for Darnold to come up. But you're fucking up a great quarterback pick in next year's draft by trying to keep winning games. What are you winning games for? It's crazy.
PJ saying, give me the contract.
Like, we'll see how it plays out. I believe, like, I'm having thoughts of, I want to go to Dallas for Christmas Eve for the Eagles-Cowboys game. But I don't think
not traveling over that time.
I don't think I'll make it back home I don't think I'll make it back home in time. So that's what has me kind of like debating that decision.
Now after Christmas,
you know what? Remember what me, you, and Rated R were outside talking about that one year? Rated R. Shout out Rated R. You remember what we were outside talking about?
No.
About the football game? Yeah. I want to do that next year. You want down on that?
A Raider game where?
No, not a Raider game. We took a vote on, it can't be your team. We'll go see any NFL game. Can't be your team specifically, and go out there and take in a weekend at that city.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not Cincinnati.
It was not.
ain't gonna be up
It
there.
was definitely not Cincinnati. The consensus, I believe, was Seattle.
Go to Seattle?
I didn't really like how you said that.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I think that was a consensus. Nobody's a
I'll go to
Seahawks fan.
Seattle and check out the fish market.
I mean, it's whatever. I just want to, go
what
to
I
a
call
game
Seattle women.
I want to go to a game where everybody is just neutral and we could just enjoy the game
Why
regardless.
we gotta go halfway across the country? Why don't we go somewhere?
What would
cool,
be
like-
your pick?
Let's go to a place with more niggas. Let's go to Detroit. Let's go to Chicago. Let's go to.
I want to go
Dallas.
somewhere where I can still have fun.
Those are places you can have fun. Let's go to Houston. Let's go to Dallas. Let's go to New Orleans.
Dallas.
I've never been to New Orleans, so that does sound
Let's go to
very
fucking,
intriguing.
Dallas is off the list because Rated R is a Dallas fan. So
Okay, let's go to Arizona.
the Cardinals.
I'd take anywhere in Los Angeles. Let's go to the fucking Charger game.
I've never been to Cali, so I'm with that too.
I'm with that.
Yeah,
I talked to Rated R about that. The Chargers game is dope.
Nigga, we go to Green Bay, goddamn.
I'm not going. No,
I'm not going to Green
I'm
Bay.
not going somewhere where I got to freeze and all that
I'm
shit.
not
Like,
going to
I
Green
want to
Bay.
enjoy. I'd rather go sit in rain. I'd rather go somewhere sit in the rain before I go somewhere sit in the freezing cold.
I mean, but let me think. If I was going to go to Green Bay, which I'm not, it would be for a cold game.
Yeah, that's what.
But I'm not going, so no, that's out. Where were we at again? Like the Texans,
Who else?
the Bucks,
Colorado. Get some nice.
Denver. Denver might be dope. I might be with that one.
I won't remember the game. I know that. I'll tell you that much.
Shout out Celestial Treats. Yes.
yes, sir.
Shout out Celestial Treats. Haven't gave them a shout in a minute. All right. That's not a topics tonight. I think
That's
we can
our
wrap
show.
up. It's at a decent time, so if you want to go out, hey, you get ready to go out
And
now.
I can still make it to Wendy's and get a Frosty before midnight.
Lord of
Y'all
mercy.
should be happy for me.
You ain't hitting Cookout.
No, Cookout is already packed full of college kids. You remember, I got to go to Western. That's where
The
every
Cookout on Western
Dude,
is
it's like that everywhere though. Even the one on Cat be like that. Though. Now the one that's on what is that? Falls of the Noose or Falls of the Noose, Wake Forest Road. It's not normally crazy like that.
The one, okay, I know
But
where
you
you're
know
talking
the cool part
about.
about Western is they have that Popeyes is secretly open because it's dark, but the drive-thru is open.
Oh, that Popeyes is open?
Yeah, until midnight. See, you can tell the Popeyes is closed there because they put the cones in front of the drive-thru entrance. And if you don't see those cones and it's pitch black, you think it's closed. But since I know about the cones, you can just drive through and get your two-piece right there before midnight.
All right, well, y'all be easy tonight.
Yeah,
No
y'all have
drinking
a
and
good,
driving.
LLP.
Don't be drinking and
Definitely
driving.
LLP. I hope y'all have a great start to your week. We will be back next Saturday with our girl
Kelly will be
Kelli
with us,
Jo.
angrier than ever.
If you are going out, like we say, no drinking and driving, have a designated driver, and we will catch y'all next Saturday.